Hello and welcome on Watches TV, welcome at the Watches Club, and today we are going to talk about a pretty original moon phase indicator with the Luna Magna by Arnold and Son, and it's the first time that we see such a huge 3D moon in a timepiece. So Arnold and Son has categorized its watches in three different families of products. The world time one with watches such as the Globetrotter, a watch introduced a few years back and clearly recognizable with this large map and of the northern hemisphere held on this large arch going through the entire dial. Well, then we have the chronometry family with timepieces with a focus on the chronometrical dimension of these watches. Yes, that wasn't too difficult to figure out, and you have various examples fitting this, such as the Time Pyramid Tourbillon with its original double power reserve indicator and off-centered hour and minute dial, and finally the astronomy family, and this is what we will focus on now. So the Luna Magna comes in a 44mm red gold case, and the first rapid impression is one of pretty classical watchmaking, but then you suddenly see something quite unusual at 6 o'clock with this really big bicolor 12mm in diameter marble, and this is actually your moon phase indicator. It is made of two separate hemispheres, one made out of aventurine glass and matching the surrounding dial, and the second one is made out of white marble. So from these raw materials, they are machined using CNCs to achieve this dome shape, and they are then assembled to form a single sphere and held in place on a vertical axis with only a very small opening around it. So 12mm is naturally quite big, but you don't have a feeling of being oversized. I mean, the watch remains quite thin and well balanced with again this slightly off-centered classical hour and minute dial. So when you flip the watch around, well, you will see a nice, totally new in-house hand-wound movement made out of 255 components, beating at 3 Hz and holding 90 hours of power reserve. And naturally, well, you will see the moon sphere from the other side, but most importantly, you will see a small mechanism in the center which will help you set the moon with the crown to its precise position, since it could be a little bit tricky to do so if you relied only on your eyes. So yes, this is a high precision moon phase indicator, as you wouldn't need to correct it for the next 122 years was this watch to be running continuously till then, and then you'll have to correct it by 1 day. So I know it's something in a certain way totally useless, but I nevertheless love the fact that watchmakers think of these kind of little things. Anyhow, this watch is limited to 28 pieces only, but I think that the idea is so good that I hope Arnold and Son will find other ways of expressing it in another form in the future. So as I told you in a previous video, well, we will have a few of these short videos based on what we managed to film and see by ourselves, and we have more coming. So thanks for watching, the very best to you, and Viva Watchmaking!